Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited that y'all have been loving all of the fashion and style content that I've been sharing on the channel. I feel like style is such a huge part of your personal brand and becoming the best version of yourself, and it ties in so nicely with personal development. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is the dress code dilemma. I feel like a lot of people, when you get an invitation to an event, there's a dress code and you're like, okay, now what am I supposed to wear? I like to dress up, so I always just err on the side of caution, and I would rather be overdressed than underdressed, especially because if someone set a dress code for their event, that means they want to have a certain kind of theme, vibe, aura going on, and you don't want to come to that event and throw things off because you're not dressed appropriately. So let's go ahead and get into the details. I'm going to break down all of the different dress code categories, share some pictures of some ideas of outfits that I've worn for these different types of events, and also just give you a bit more insight so that when you get that next invitation, you know what to wear, you have no doubts that you're going to be on theme, keeping up with the vibe of the event, and of course, looking and feeling your absolute best. So first up, we have casual. Casual is pretty common. It is the most relaxed and laid back style of dress. It's very informal and often seen in just general everyday activities, going out to run errands, and kind of just like hanging out with your friends, super informal gatherings. Also, depending on where you work, they can have something like a casual Friday or a casual dress code in general if it is a more laid back workplace. And this usually includes things like t-shirt and jeans. Super simple, very easy to kind of put together. You can elevate it a bit by wearing a heel or a wedge, or you can keep it simple with a sneaker or a sandal. It is a classic, easy go-to look that really fits the theme of most casual events. So next up we have business casual slash smart casual. I personally kind of put these in the same category because I feel like they have very similar styles of dress that you could wear that would apply for both. So typically women in a business casual or smart casual workplace will wear like a blouse, a nice blouse, a good material, and pair it with a slack of some sort or a very casual skirt. So basically it's just an elevated version of a nice top and a nice bottom. Whenever I dress smart casual, I like to pair sneakers with my outfits because I feel like, especially for specific environments that I would be in for that kind of like work feel, because I feel like if it's business casual or smart casual for work, you may be moving around a lot. So especially when I was in educational leadership, I was on campus at different schools. I was not really about to be walking around in heels all day. So I would just do a sneaker with like an easy dress, or I would wear like a Spirit t-shirt with a skirt, nice pants with a nice top, pop on a blazer, and that would fit kind of the smart casual, business casual feel of the job that I had to do. And I never looked like I was too casual for work, but I also looked like I was prepared and what I was wearing made sense for the type of work that I did. Also, really quickly, just touching on business formal. This is typically for places that are like office building, very traditional. So that's when you could wear like a full suit with a blazer and a matching pant, typically a heel, probably closed-toed, or same like a dress kind of suit where it has like a top as a blazer and a bottom as a skirt, again with a nice heel. So those are more formal work environments. I know a lot of companies are kind of leaning away from that, but it is important to know kind of what to wear and what to be prepared for if you are going to be in a formal business attire. Okay, so now that work is out of the way, let's get into the fun categories. My personal favorite, which is cocktail attire. Actually, my wedding was cocktail attire. I didn't want to have a formal wedding. I wanted everyone to look nice, stylish, but also just like really fun and be able to dance and kind of enjoy themselves throughout the night. So we went with a cocktail theme. So cocktail is typically still very dressy, really great colors, great fabrics and patterns, but you can wear a shorter dress. It does not have to be floor length. So like a knee-length dress or like dressy separates if you have a dressy top and a dressy skirt, kind of pairing them together. Also, it's completely fine to wear pants for cocktail events. So cocktail and semi-formal, again, super, super similar. So things like a pantsuit. I love a good pantsuit or like a full-length jumper in a nice material, a nice color, a nice neckline or cut. Really kind of elevates that look and makes it look a lot more formal than it actually is, and fits in perfectly with any cocktail theme event. Now that leads us to actual formal. So it could be called formal, black tie, or white tie. Some people do prefer, like if it's black tie, I am wearing black. Men typically would wear a tuxedo. A woman would wear a floor-length black dress, but it does not necessarily always have to be black. So if it's a formal event, then you can wear kind of any color as long as it's a very nice, high quality dress and it is floor length. So that's the biggest difference between like semi-formal cocktail and more formal black tie, white tie, is the length of the dress. So with formal, it always needs to go all the way down to the ground. You don't want to have a shorter, a cocktail dress on at a formal event because you are definitely going to be underdressed. And if someone has chosen to make the dress code or the required attire for their event formal, then that's what they mean. They want you to be formal. So definitely put forth the effort, dress up a lot more than you typically would. Even for formal events, I may do my hair a little bit differently, like potentially a cute little updo. I'll wear different accessories. Like I won't wear like my typical kind of like everyday, more like casual, semi-formal cocktail type of jewelry. I'll wear things I don't get to wear very often, like diamond studs or like longer dangly earrings. Definitely elevating your look, putting forth that extra effort to get into the formal feel. And lastly, as a little bit of a honorable mention, is a dress code style that I've been seeing pop up a lot more, which is resort casual. So this is definitely full vacation vibes. So this includes things like sundresses or nice, light, flowy linen sets, different things that are very light materials, but they're still a little bit nicer and elevated than something you would wear for just casual. So you're not necessarily gonna be wearing like a t-shirt and jeans at a resort. Maybe you would swap it for something like a skirt with a nice loose flowy button down. Definitely still casual, but a lot more elevated and leaning into that vacation. So fun colors, vibrant patterns, definitely resort casual. I can see why it's catching on so much because it's easy, it's effortless, but it's also still really fun and something that sets you apart and creates kind of an elevated and very special feel. So that covers it. We have talked about all the different dress codes. I hope this information was helpful for you as you're deciding what to wear to your next event or deciding what to wear in the workplace. Remember, you always want to look your best. When you look your best, you feel your best, and you're presenting the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.